Hello friends! I wanted to share a video with you today about how things come to you when you just put it out there. I didn't even know what I needed with these items or these things. I just knew what I needed something for. So I found these things today at a secondhand store. This was $1 and this was $3. And what I had been kind of pondering about and praying for was something. I've been making my own kombucha for a very long time now, and here's the jars, and I need to do a new batch. And I have 4 gallons of the kombucha that I keep brewing at all times. And that brewing is not the right term. It grows, it ferments, it has a SCOBY on the top. Anyway, I was looking for a cheaper way to get the tea, but I still wanted organic, healthy tea rather than like dollar store cheap, maybe pesticide in it tea. But I don't have, I have some metal, I should have pulled them out, some metal tea bag containers that you brew the tea in, and they are kind of like a screw-on lid metal, and they have little holes in them. But I felt like with the amount of tea that I brew 4 gallons at a time when I'm making it, and I fill up these gallon jars. This one's a little less than I normally do. So I usually fill, you can see where I usually fill it up to. So I brew 4 gallons of tea at the same time, and that's a lot of tea bags. So I purchased this oolong tea. Now it can be any flavor, it doesn't matter. You can watch my videos on how I make it and where I get the jars cheaply and how I do it inexpensively. But I met a lady who makes it with using the loose tea, but I didn't want to have metal boiling in the pot the whole time, and I didn't want to, I felt like the tea wouldn't steep as well if it was contained in 1 or 2 of those little containers, whereas in the tea bags it can boil, and get more flavor out of the tea bags. So I had been pondering on a way to boil the tea loose in the pots, but then have a way to strain it. And I kind of was thinking maybe a mesh screen, but then that could be messy, and if the tea gets on top of it, it would impede it from flowing through the mesh very well, like a screen that you use on top of a fry pan type of thing. So I didn't even know what I needed. I didn't even know this thing existed. I've never seen this thing. It's a wherever aluminum something or other. But I was at a secondhand store today, and I saw it, and I immediately knew that was exactly what I needed, because I can pour the tea through this, the loose tea, and have it go through and filter the tea pieces, the loose tea from the bag, and allow the tea to go into the jar containing the kombucha start and the SCOBY. So for $1, the Lord provided an answer to something that I was looking for, but I didn't even know exactly what I was looking for. But here it was at the secondhand store for $1 right in front of me. So I was very grateful for that little find today. A second little thing I've been looking for was bluing, and nobody even knows what bluing is anymore. I have never personally used bluing, but I've heard about it. What bluing does is it's like a bleach, but it takes out the yellow in aged like doilies and fabrics and white outfits in the past. And it's kind of like a bleach, but it's not as detrimental, because bleach will break down the fibers, but bluing just makes it lighter without breaking down the fibers. So I have right there my mother's wedding gown, and I have a video that I'm going to post about how I soaked it in water and how to get the wash something gently, and how to dry it, but it's still somewhat yellow. I can even show you, I guess. And so I wanted the bluing to try and help get the yellow out of the dress. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. So I've been looking for bluing, and my friend bought a house, and she told me a couple weeks ago she had thrown out the bluing, and I was like, oh shoot, I could have used that, because she didn't even know what it was. She's my age, but she had never heard of it. So let's see if I can just pull out some of the dress and you can see it. So right there you can see it's satin, and it's kind of a yellow color versus the white lace. You can see it's kind of yellow. So I wanted to find some bluing that I could try the bluing on something, see if it worked, and then I could use it on the dress. And here it was with a bunch of antique empty bottles, and and you can see it says bluing right there. And I picked it up and I just started chuckling. I'm like, and these were both at the same secondhand store. And so God is so good at helping me find what I need, even if I'm not sure exactly what it is I need. And this third item is exactly the same thing. It's something I didn't know I needed, but it was something that I wanted and I didn't know I wanted it. So I have not been able to, if you watch my YouTube channel or you look at my blog, you will be aware that I have yellowing eyes and I have a fatty liver issue. So if I eat anything, even healthy fats like avocado or something, my eyes will turn more yellow because I can't digest fats. I have a genetic defect where I cannot break down fats. So I cannot eat French fries. I can't eat a lot of meats. I've never been able to eat red meat very well because of the fats. So I just kind of stay away from any kind of fatty meat. I always peel chicken and just I don't fry things. I don't eat deep fried foods, but I love French fries. So I was at my sister's house rubbing her feet and her daughter's feet, who was 9 months pregnant and just kind of feeling awful. So I was there rubbing their feet and her girls were eating some French fries out of something similar to this. And they said, would you like fries? I said, no, I can't eat them because of the grease. And they said, oh, well, these are air fried. They taste like McDonald's fries, but they're air fried. There's no fat in them. And I was shocked. I'd never heard of that. I've heard of electric air fryers, but I had never seen one in action and I've never tasted anything out of them. So my niece, who I was rubbing her feet at the time, she said, oh, well, my mom had a smaller one because they have a larger family that she was going to give me, but we ended up getting one. So we don't need it. Maybe my mom can give it to you. So my sister gave me this air fryer and I washed it out, plugged it in. It didn't have instructions or a box or anything. But when you plug it in, it says, you just kind of push the button and it will tell you exactly what it is. So I just went to French fries. I actually, this is another thing the Lord provided. I guess I won't show you. It's it's big bags of, this is French fries already cut up and frozen from the food bank where I'm on the board, and they had excess of it. And so they gave me a case and I gave it to other people. And then, I thought, well, my kids are coming for the weekend. They might like some. So I brought home 2 bags of the French fries to fry up for them. So I fried some up for them. And then they left and I still had some of the fries. So I was able to bring home this free air fryer that's like brand new because it was just too small for her family, and dump some of the air fries into this little pot and just turn it on and push a few buttons and it made French fries. The first batch of French fries I've been able to eat in years. And it was so good. I was in heaven. And so I've had French fries almost every day that I've been home since then. I've been on a little road trip, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So I just want you to know that if you want something and you need something and you believe in God, just put it out there. Pray for something. You said, I missed French fries. And I was like, oh, it should be good to eat some French fries. And I didn't even know exactly what I needed, but I kind of put it out there that this is what I wanted to do using the loose tea, how would be the best, and up it showed. So this has happened over and over and over and over in my life. And I have gratitude frames, and that's what started this whole channel, is I have gratitude frames where I put something from each thing that I get. Like I'll put this little sticker on my gratitude frame and I'll write tea on it, and then it will remind me when I walk past that frame that God provided me this cool little tea strainer that's exactly what I needed for my kombucha making, that would make it so much easier for me to make with the loose tea. So saving me money and effort, and I can get a little bit better quality tea in the bulk with than I can in the tea bags. So anyway, just putting it out there that if that has happened to me over and over and over and over and over. And if you want to see a cool video, or a cool story, I don't know that I've done a video on it actually, but I won $20,000 in Panasonic. I think I did do a video. So if you search on my YouTube channel and just type in Panasonic, up will come the video where I talk about how I won the 20,000 in Panasonic when I needed a new video camera. And God has just been so good to me over the years, giving me what I need, even when I don't know what it is that I need. I just kind of put out there what I'm looking for, what I need it for, and then He provides that item for me. So, long video, but cool stories. And check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com. And check out my YouTube channel. There's almost 900 videos on there. And thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit a thumbs up on all the videos that you like on my channel, as it helps with my analytics. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a very blessed day.